Puerto Rican, look at mommy. Puerto Rican, I see the way you wiggle it, the way you move your body. He can make a kid better than me, and I bet you keep telling you better than me. Oh, ain't nobody can go down like me. You know that he ain't no free like me. So mommy, tell me one little thing. How deep is your love for me? So today I went down to the lake or river, whenever. And the sun was bright. Oh, it's perfect. And I met Shiva at the pier. I met him at the pier in my heart, and we made a vow. Again, renewed our vow to each other for him to take us more serious, this lifetime. And I missed him today. There's some days it's easier to love the moon itself. Other days it's hard. It just feels like your soul needs to be maintenance. That constant feeling. It's like a constant check engine light on your car. And you're not willing to settle for anything less than the moon itself. I can't imagine somebody else holding me. I can't. No, man, I can't imagine it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Just to put some expectations on some weary traveler. The expectations to upkeep and to inspect, to neatly fold and put away in the drawer. It's a lot. How many people can balance it, I just keep going back to him in my mind. Jesus up front. I'm like, I will never get on a dating site. I will never do it. I want Jesus. That's it. I don't want anyone else. I want Jesus himself. That's it. Once most men realize they can't reach that, it's like, no matter what I'm wearing, no matter who I am, you'll never reach it. You'll never be God. You'll never be Jesus Christ. You'll never be him. It's like there's no real temptations in the world. It's a massage. It's a mirage. It's vanity's quest for perfection. I think I'm perfect. I love me. I don't think that if I just work out a little bit more, I'll be perfect. No. I'm perfect as it is. Anytime I wear red, Something happens to Shiva. He changes. The shadow of Jesus, in the corner, upper quadrant, he changes. But I really miss him today. He spoke my language fluently. He could speak my language. Most people can't. They're not that quick-witted. Imposters. He knows, though. But I sat at the water and I had a conversation. And I walked back up to the house. And then I go back out later and it's a crescent moon outside. At the same spot I talked to Shiva. The crescent moon just stood there, brave, strong. Nothing can distract me from how much I love him. No fairy tale story ending could change what I want. And that makes me sad because that makes me feel like maybe I'll never really fall in love with a man. I'll never have that story. But I'm really good at giving it to my sisters and my daughters. For them to have the fairy tale love. This old lady picked this dress out for me at Ross. She said, "You look really nice in red." I said, "Thank you." I was like, "Which one should I get?" She goes, "The red one." I was like, "Thanks, lady." But I'm thinking about him today. I just miss him today. So much. It just makes it hard. Some days are harder than others. Going on my journey in the dark. Some days it's harder. Like you just want to love. You just want to be made love to for hours. So you talk to yourself instead for hours. Instead, I'm like, starting wars. Picking fights. Being a little better. No mean. A little bitey. A lot flighty. I look like a grown woman. I look like a grown ass woman. I'm on demon time. The fuck? I'm just kidding. Jesus for life. Jesus para life. Elvita. I've been doing the same thing for 6 years, expecting a different result. Going online, talking about it to my therapist, myself. I don't know what to do anymore. In the love department, you know, I would probably date a heart surgeon. That would be cool. Somebody could fix my heart chakra. Play house in a Barbie house somewhere in Nantucket or something. Change my whole life out. Just switch careers. I don't know. I can't fall out of love. Like I'm still stuck on Andrew so bad. And I don't know how to not be, you know? He gives me the butterflies. I've never even talked to him and he gives me butterflies. Ain't that funny? He's probably like, stop telling people we're married. Stop telling people we're married. But we are married, Howsy B. I made a commitment to your soul. I made a commitment to your heart. I made a commitment to your earth to continue it. Even if you tell me I don't love you, I still have to. I've birthed all these babies from your ghosts. I'll send them to the field and they can, you know, walk around and be as they've always been. But my heart misses you, my soul misses you. You know, my soul misses you so much. And kisses and hugs and cuddles. Tad bit shiny. Like a Barbie doll. Because it's like if I wanted to, I could. If I wanted to flex on them hoes, I would. If I wanted to stunt on your bitches and your girlfriends, I would. But I don't want that. I don't want to be stunting on them bitches. I want to be front seat. Never mind. Let me just. No, I want to be front seat. That's it. Yeah, I'll take care of my vessel. Blah, 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 blah. Maintenance on the vessel is nothing. It's maintenance on that ass. You know, it's maintenance on my heart chakra, my crown chakra. I don't let no nigga touch my hair. I don't let no woman touch my hair. I don't like when people touch my hair. I want my husband to plant seeds in my mind deeply so that all my thoughts are pure. Like it's a different poetic vibe and an intensity in the vibe in which I wish to be loved. And if nobody's gonna love me like that, then I don't want them. I don't want them. I don't want bare minimum. I don't want bare minimum. I want sewing up of my pineal gland with laser focus, with laser beams. And it's difficult for men to think that deep. It's difficult, and I'm about to give up on this planet. You know? I've been trying my best. You know, on this celibacy journey, it's been me and God, like playing basketball, like left and right. Sewing up the universe in our far away communication. I want to get up close. I want to get up close. I look like a chocolate cherry. I look like a chocolate strawberry. Yeah, I know. That's all. You hungry? You hungry? Shiva, you hungry? I can cook for you. I can make you some food. Place it on an altar somewhere for you. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Money don't buy your love here. You can keep your money. No. Shiva, me don't take dollars, no cents. How did you find me here anyway? Did we split dimensions? The second dimension I left you in. You're always waking up from graves. Cause I miss. Can you tell Hosey B I miss him? Your other personality, that one. Can you tell I miss him? Tell him, does he want to play in the dream realm? Mm-hmm. What? For what? Mm-mm. I want y'all to my belly. I'm pregnant again. You see? No, because loving you is just hard work. It's hard work. You have to have faith and consistency. You have to have light and darkness balanced. You have to have a golden aura. I figured you'd come around to it. Mm-hmm. Dark, light, balance. Yeah. Me? Yeah. And it's like, I don't want my daughters to turn out to be like that, to where a woman can't be dressy up and like gussied up and look beautiful in her all mind without the feminine being jealous that they're gonna take the attention off of her because she's beautiful and the guys like her more or whatever. Like, I feel like we shouldn't have to punish us for being beautiful. Like, we should just like cheer each other on. Like, I don't want to look at a girl and be like, yo, she's skanky because she's wearing shorts or something like that. Like, I want to loosen up on whatever this is taking over the feminine rage. Like, it's spiked with jealousy. Like, and I don't like it. Because it's like, I want my tits to breathe. I want my legs to breathe. I want my uterus to have airflow. you know? But then, like, you get one of them girls looking at you like, oh, look at her. Oh, she wants attention. She gets attention too. I'm like, can I just be beautiful, please, without you guys saying some shit? You could take your hijab. You could wear your hijabs. I don't care. But don't be looking down on me because I want to be free. I want to breathe. My head has to breathe. My booty gotta breathe. My tits gotta breathe. This is my land. This is my earth. I should be able to wear whatever I want and walk out and people not being like hatey. Don't be a hater. Shit, I could take you to my surgeon to get your tits done if you want some titties, girl. Shit. I know some good fucking plastic surgeons if you need a plastic surgeon for your titties. Girl. You know what I mean? Like, the jealousy really sucks from the feminine collective. Fuck. It sucks so bad. Because they would just be like, who she thinks she is. Because you feel lesser than because I'm hella fine. Like, give me my beauty and I'm keeping it. I'm not passing it to none of y'all no more. Only my lineage is gonna have this much beauty. I won't be able to start fires with my beauty. You know? I'm gonna make men fight wars over me. That's how beautiful. From the inside out type shit. I like when feminine be like, praise another feminine for being beautiful. What? You know? Yes, some men want Barbie dolls and some men want hippo shaped women. Some men want tigers. Some men want giraffes. A lot of men love the giraffes, the models and stuff. Some men like roly poly olies. Some men like moths. Some men like water. What do you like about yourself first? You know, you guys are so focused on what the men like. I love red. I love how my body looks in red. Like how my tits look in red. It looks like cherries. You know? I like me. And your nigga like me. Yo nigga like me, yo nigga like me, yo husband like me, yo brother like me, yo uncle like me, yo great granddaddy like me, and he did. He worshiped me in Santa Muerte. He got a Santa Muerte at me on his altar. And I come through anytime he whistle. He whistle. I be there with a motherfucker sight. And I take whatever it is down, he said, in the dark. All you gotta do is whistle. And I'll be right there. Someone said, like a dog. Fuck you guys. Like a werewolf bitch. My pussy turning into big fat at night, girl, and walk. It's mythical. There's mythical creatures in there. Waiting to be written. I'm looking for Thoth the Atlantean. He got the pen. He can make dragons come. He can make dragons come out the sky. Sure can. Because I've had to deal with a lot of jealousy, and so I shield my beauty, and I put this mask on, and it's like, you know, it has potholes and, you know, scars and all that kind of stuff, but it's a mask of mine, and I use it when as a mirror. So I put it on, and people used to send spells, like massive spells. And then they would say, okay, well, your kidneys could take a hit, your heart could take a hit, your pineal can take a hit, your, you know, womb can take a hit. These are the things that take a hit. But if you take a hit in beauty, nothing takes a hit. See, say if I give away my beauty temporarily, that I can avoid drama, cool. Give it to me. Donkey spells, big ass fucking jealousy spells. Like covens got together and was like, fuck that bitch. They rocked me. And then all it is, beauty takes a hit. Fine. I can live without beauty. So I got my couple knockouts. I got back up. Every time I get back up, they get pissed. Like, they get so pissed when I get back up. And I look hella good. And then they're like, oh, I gotta do it again. How much would it cost? Like I can give her a pimple the size of Jupiter for 50K. $50,000? Sure, here you go. Papa Lawo goes in and throws some bones and I get a pimple. You can take my beauty all you want. It's gonna come back. Bitch, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. It's always gonna bounce right back like a motherfucking rubber band ball. Rubber band man. Dying to raise the dead. You're a world away, and you're still the same. I know you by your heart, and I will call you by your name. It's a long run from the crib to the grave. You know that I remember everything I said forever. She said, get back in the car, nothing lasts forever, baby. You know it breaks my heart. You know, I'm not gonna change how I dress because of jealousy, you know? I'm not gonna change how I look because of jealousy. You guys can take that fucking shit somewhere else. Take it to your mammy house. Take that shit to your mammy house. Yeah. I did it myself. You like it? I just be trying the best I can. I'm not like a beauty guru who know how to braid. I just taught myself by doing it over and over and over because nobody would do my hair. Nobody would do my hair right. I'd rather have something than nothing, like, you know? Yeah. For me, no. I'm not interested in money. You can keep it. I'm not interested in fancy cars. You can keep it. I don't want a house on the lake or the river. You can keep it. I want Jesus. Is he single? Anyone know? Anybody know if Jesus is single? Ask him if he can alchemize my Shakti. So I can turn those powers on. If he can alchemize my Shakti. Or ask him if he can alchemize my Kali. And initiate under my Magnolia. My Mary Magnolia. In New Orleans. In New Orleans, yeah. Hey, ask Jesus if he want to have more rabies. Somebody ask Jesus Christ if he want to have more rabies. Ask him for me. Say, Jesus, Zanisha wants to know if you want more kids. I keep getting skinny. I was talking about Hot Girl Summer. Tell him if you want to make a pregnant mama at summer. Ask Jesus for me. Somebody. Tell him to call me. Tell him give me my number. Tell him I sent him hacker messages and he never responded. Tell Jesus. Somebody. Damn. Yeah. For real. a superhero. I'm about to go fight some crime when I go to bed. Costume I'm wearing. I was thinking about doing Catwoman, but then I was like, that's kind of played out. I don't want to be a cat scene at night, so I might be a bad bitch. You know, I don't know. I'm thinking a bad bitch would be better. I want to be a bad bitch, fight crime, like Batman, but bad girl, bad woman. I was thinking about Bad Mama. I'm gonna be a bad bitch in a black suit, latex. I'm gonna use sonar to baffle my prey, and then I'm gonna use a thick black webbing, like Spider Girl. I'm gonna use a black webbing and spider webs to catch all my prey. Yeah. I was thinking about reptilians. I hear those dice getting sued. Bad bitch. No, I mean Spider Girl. Spider Mama. You know what I mean? Like, just because you look at me and you're not on my level, doesn't mean that you gotta be mean to me. Just say, oh my gosh, she's beautiful, and walk away. I just know that my next man to get me will be a lucky man. He can't fumble the ball. He can't fumble. He can't fumble on Bumble. He can't be a hoe on Hinge. He can't fornicate on Hinge Date. I mean, I just want somebody to write me some beautiful poetry and send it to me. Is that a lot? One time, I got the most beautifully written letter, and I kept it from Shiva. He's a wordsmith. In his darkness, when he's sitting there, Jesus, in his darkness, he turns into Shiva. All the way back here in his meditation state, connects all the way back to his first incarnation of Buddha. Sharp edges, right? His mind is why I keep stuck, and I don't want to go out. I can't go out of this bubble. You know? I just want to sit and watch him think in my mind. It's like watching the ocean lap its water waves. Sometimes I want to jump in and catch the wave, but I don't want to swim. I just want to love a person from afar as I always have. Yeah, it's like a surrender to the stars. Normally, I would chase something down and force it to mold itself into me. But other times I just keep to myself and I gather enough energy of myself and I use the momentum of communication, of non-committal communication to kind of like privatize my thoughts, privatize them in this journal atmosphere, journal entry type thing. And when I do that, I find it easier. Easier to what? Not be so head over heels all the time. Literally. It's exhausting sometimes how much I love him. Like, it's exhausting. It's like carrying an Olympic torch all the way around the world. Everybody trying to blow it out. Yeah. I don't have anything else to say tonight. I'm gonna go brush my teeth and go to sleep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's been a while since. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Because you make me sad, I think. Your ghost makes me sad. Your spirit makes me sad sometimes. Why? Okay, so you know how they said Jackie is missing again, right? And she's gone from the nest. And then you realize how much you miss me. And you hate being alone, even if it's just your soul watching over the kids. You don't like when I'm not there. Yeah. So, I mean, it's the same thing how you feel as an animal missing me. I feel down here missing you as a human. But you could feel that emptiness of Jackie, in the nest. You can feel that emptiness of her not bringing the fish or not being able to talk to you in the morning. But when I come back, it's always like, I don't know, I feel like you feel like I am impressed with the fancy life and stuff. Like, it's beautiful, I love living in a beautiful palace and the fancy cars and stuff. But I also want my kids to be happy, to have them nest at. If I don't have to live in a fancy house, if that means that my kids could have houses on the earth, basic needs like water and a good education and stuff like that. Like, I think that's more what I mean by like sacrificing. Not for them to have better, but for some people to have bare minimum. What is that, a socialist view? Do you want to tell me how socialism is bad? And do you want to give me a lecture? I love watching politics recently. Yeah. Just recently. Those ties. Recently. I've been saying that, right? The whole time. I mean, because sometimes it's like, it would be nice, but sometimes I feel like, take me camping, the middle of the forest. Exactly. But you have to see the stars, right? Because you'll see a mimic in my eyes. You said a tree of life. Who's the tree of life? What's the tree of life? Of good and evil. Me. So, like, I'm the apple. I'm the apple, and you're mad because Adam wanted to try an apple. So, in this scenario, I'm not Eve. I'm not Lilith. I'm the tree of life. Talk about main character energy. gonna take me to a concert or a baseball game, Mariners game. That'd be a good day, Jesus. I would really want to go Hawaii, see my father volcano, my mother volcano, and stop it from erupting. Yeah. I just want to stay at the beach all night and watch the waves in the dark and in the sun. Yeah. Palm trees, tiki palms on fire, dolphins. And the dolphin are like, oh, cool. Bunch of dolphins just swim by. Say hi. What's the matter, Josie? Yeah. Yeah, I went to Josh's brother's house. Yeah. I forget, I forgive whatever's going on. It's none of my business. He's nice to me. He was fighting his own battles outside of this situation. I forgave. It's no big deal. I don't want anything to happen to him. I just want him to learn his lesson and move on, kinda. You want me to lie? I'm not gonna lie to you, Jesus. I'm not tempted of anything. No. The earliest chance I got to be alone with you, I ran to the water and I talked to you. Because you're my everything. Everything. Jesus, you give me everything. What more could I want? Yeah. Well, yeah, I could use one of those. a stable, beautiful home. Yeah. I was just grateful for today. It was really nice to just chillax with the boys and Angel, eat Cheesecake Factory and just like relax. It's not like this high pressure environment where I need something from somebody or, it's just chill. Yes, I wore this dress. What's wrong with it? I had on my bathing suit at least, and then I took it off later. The bathing suit and put on a sweater. So my concholes were covered up. My big old watermelons. I'm respectful of everybody. I'm not gonna change it. But I am gonna be respectful. Cause I am fucking fine. I get it. Who wouldn't want to fall in love with me? Who wouldn't want to fall in love with such a sweet soul of mine, like honey? I know. hmm For me, I think being without you so long. I'm going to be 35, Jesus, or 36. I don't remember. I'm gonna be in my like mid-30s now, and I never been kissed before. I haven't had any real passion in years. Real passion, like real passion. I transferred it all to the volcanoes. If ever I liked somebody and I'm like, take this to the volcano here. And I drop it off in a volcano. The passion has to go somewhere. And so I start the ring of fire with my passion. A passion will blow up the world. Yeah, you can't, it's like, you can't have a goddess up high, like here, without opening the valve and releasing the pressure. The higher you go, the more pressure in the atmosphere, right? Same thing when you ascend. There's a valve that must be opened so it releases the pressure on the universe. If the valve does not open and the pressure is still building up, you have an internal universal destroyer. It's literally a red button right there. There. And it lets go of all of the pressure. Like letting go of a balloon. And then the pressure can relax on the atmosphere. But now we're, 7 years celibate. 7 years times 4, add the 9, look at the numbers. This earthquake starts it after a 7.6. It's a 9.6. It breaks this fault, breaks this fault, breaks this fault, and it all comes tumbling down. All because I chose love and not orgasms. Not orgasms. I chose love, not lust. Although I would love. I would love to write a paper on lust. How the oracles were using their ocular. The oracles were using ocular functions to channel colors to make you fall in lust with them. I don't want nobody to fall in lust with me. No. No. Oh, baby. I accidentally took that. I gotta bring it back. Ready for bed. Mm-hmm. So, okay, I'm ready for bed. And meet me at the rainbow. I'm ready. Mm-hmm. 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 What book are you reading? Mm-hmm. Go on. Mm. I wore red because I needed more love today. Not because I wanted attention or somebody to stare at me or look at me sexily. Because my heart chakra is running low today. So much haters, not enough lovers. Not enough kissing and hugging. Just bareback quiet. Head in the pillow. Everyone lost their damn minds. Can't make love even if they found the right pocketbook. All over the place swimming. Been using the same cave system since the 90s. Barbaric. Do you know there's an upper atmosphere you can access? Huh? Me caveman. Me need wife to bear babies. That's the old way of thinking, caveman. You need to start being erect. You gotta start walking with 2 legs instead of all 4s. Holding a club. And drag it to your cave. You need some finesse. Take a debate course. Love yourself a little. Put the phone down and actually think of the woman you love. Put the phone down in your position of yourself. Put your hands up. Take it off. Put it down. And just think about it. The little things that make you smile. Her eyes, her lips. The feminine way her nose crinkles and she gets this little divot in the middle. We always want something that we can't have. Mess it up. Gotta start all over. It isn't until we meet the feminine on her even playing field that we would realize that if you're not gonna be my quarterback, you know, in the game of life, throwing me passes to win, could you please leave me alone and shut the fuck up? Can you stop complaining your way into another sad story and like pass me the ball so I could win instead of sinking me, drowning me, forcing me? Ugh. The dullness and the blandness just flares up my anxiety. I'm always thinking somebody's gonna come hurt me because it's like, oh, everything is sad or mad or pissed off or something. Just gotta change my frequency. I'm gonna make the Schumann resonance so potent that everybody covers their ears. Like a chalk. For me, I don't know. Probably just, I'm gonna go to sleep and scroll, think about you some more, get in the shower, brush my teeth, play Wang Dang Doodle. Thinking about you. Because I think you're the most handsomest man in the whole world. In the whole world. In all the seas. Like Poseidon himself. Yeah. I think you're the bee's knees out of the bee. The bee's knees. Brush up the ground and walk on. What if it's water? What if I walk on the water? For me, right now, I'm kind of sort of liking to watch the news when Marco Rubio be talking. Yeah. I think I got a crush on Marco Rubio. Why? Because he's a Republican. He's a Republican. I don't give a fuck what he is. I don't care about politics. I care about when they stand up there and they be talking, and I feel something in my gut. I'm like, I know he gonna get the job done. You know that feeling? When they get the job done, and you like, ooh, he could get the job done. I don't give a fuck about y'all politics. I'm trying to stop some asteroids with the Mariners, nigga. I'm trying to stop some fucking asteroids, me and the Mariners. And the kids. I ain't worrying about y'all niggas. I just like when he be talking. And Trump when he be talking. You guys really is gonna do it. You gonna get it done before the asteroids get here. Before half of the world is underwater. The Avengers. The Avengers. Yeah. You think my skin looks better? It's because some bitches stop hating on me. I had to take down like 30 different coats to get my skin even a little bit of light. I had to go to the beauty coats. There's just beauty coats, bro. I was like, what the fuck? It's like bitches call themselves covens. They get into groups and hate on other women. I'm like, church 2.0? You think I want to join a coven for the hating ass bitches? No. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. I would probably hang out with a few. I would probably hang out with like Nicki Minaj. I'll probably hang out with Nicki Minaj. For my dad? Yeah. They used to get in the covens and they used to make fun of me. And in their little fucking groups, send me hello spells. I couldn't knock it out of the park because most of the time I was fighting against the system spiritually. So my kids was fighting the sky, fighting me while I'm trying to fight the machine. And they trying to take nicks out of me while I'm trying to save their life from this machine that's about to take over the world. And I was like, y'all hate me that bad to where you won't let me fight for you and win for you. That's how jealous you gotta be. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to deal with jealousy that well. M's calling. Hello? What do you want? I'm talking with Andy. What's up? Do you think I look pretty? You would what? My what? Stop. I'm talking to my husband right now. You wanna be my husband? You want the attention? Why? What happened to Michelle and Kate? What happened to Claudia? What? I don't know. I don't play those games like that. I'm just waiting for somebody to take me fucking serious. And stop. You guys aren't taking me serious. You think I'm stupid. Okay, I don't think you think I'm stupid. I think you think I'm gullible and I will let you live your life and mine is on pause. I think you guys think I'm dumb. I really do. I think you look at the sun and you're like, oh, I can get there. I think you look at the moon and you're like, oh, that's not that far away. I think you guys look at me and think I'm like some obtainable goal. Like when you get me, you'll be happy or something like that. I don't think you really see me as a human being, as a person, as a goddess, as the earth itself. I don't see it. I don't think you see it. I think you just see me as an oracle or some nympho or some fucking groupie on the front lines. Like, that's how you guys see me. You don't see me as the true Isis, Inanna, queen goddess of the galaxy. You don't see me like that. And you think that getting some pussy is going to change that. You know what I mean? All you occult people think like that. You think that pussy is going to save you. You think that instead of being a good man, you know? You think that, oh, I'm going to satisfy my indulgence in whatever I want, and then God will forgive me. There was moments in my journey where I just wanted to go to the bar and do whatever I wanted. You know what I mean? And that was that case. But you kept coming up. You kept coming up in the shadows, talking about don't let him touch you and don't blah blah. I'm like, what are you, Edward Cullen in the dark, nigga? Like, sparkling and shit. Talking about some Bella, don't be hanging out with the werewolves. Don't be hanging out with the werewolves, Bella. In Seattle, Bella. Don't be loca. I mean, we as humans have lost the premise of love and love making. It's so barbaric and archaic. You're accessing the wrong portals. You know, digging through the wrong universes. It's like a lawyer, right? So to practice law, you gotta memorize the law. You gotta memorize the law to become a lawyer. You gotta memorize the layers of the femininity in order to get into certain portals. And I don't need a lawyer. I know law. I'm really good at both criminal law and earth law, treaty law. Very good at treaty law. But I think this time I'm looking for a surgeon, like a heart surgeon. Yeah. So we have three real loves in our life. Our first love that made us fall in love with the idea of being married. We have our second love, which is one that we fall in love when we're really young, in your 20s. And then the third love is kind of like the love that's supposed to last forever. That third love is supposed to be it. But I've seen a lot of people fumble their third loves because of lust. That third love can eradicate loneliness, for feminine at least. I think men have to be a little bit more lonelier in order to understand the dynamics of love. I think they have to understand more loneliness because a lot of men right now are having issues with the balance of what love looks like. They think that love looks like just like putting us through everything to see if we'll be faithful and loyal. But to me, that is just like a brat. Like that's a boy running you through the fucking mill so that like they could do whatever they want. And that's not the fucking case. That's not the case to me. I don't like that shit. Me, I think all my loves were rolled into one guy. My first love was my first love was this. Okay, so I was like maybe 8 or 9, and I used to go to this kid's house across the street, and he was my first like love ever. And then my second real love, probably probably my son. I love my son a lot. I want him to be safe and healthy, and I think that was my second real love. And then the first time I heard "Take Me to Church" um, on my iPhone, I think it was on YouTube. I heard "Take Me to Church," and I was like stuck. My heart went through like 80 different emotions in that one day that that first heard the song. My heart went through so many different emotions because I was like going to trying to call the person to see if this person was real. I was I was really I was really fucked up that first time I heard the song. Not fucked up, but like Cupid came and fucking hit me with an arrow. I was like, oh shit. And then I went on this thing like, oh, what if he's gay? Oh, poets are gay all the time. Oh my god. Oh man, I want him. I mean, to me, that's like the biggest thing. So like, not a fear, but just like, how many undercover, guys that are like that all the time. Like, how do we How is this a thing? You know, under our noses and stuff. I said that's fucking the worst. Because I have to protect the honey. Like, so if you give your portal to somebody who doesn't respect your portal, your honey won't blossom for, your wheat harvest. And if my wheat harvest doesn't produce, then I have no wheat for the winter for my kids. You know? Like, I would have to dump my whole honey out because of it. I would have to, all the hard work I brought up and down the bucket of water up and down, I have to start over. And that kind of sucks. I mean, if a guy could just be upfront and real first, imagine how much easier life would be if they was honest and they were good men and they told the truth and they settled down and stopped running around and stopped cheating and stopped fucking with the hoes and like settled in and locked in. We could get a lot of shit done if the niggas stopped playing in the field and came home. We could get world peace done if 2 strokes of a pen. We can get world peace on a docket if the niggas was really locked in like that. We got solar flares coming and these niggas still partying. Still fucking with the hoes, still bumbling it up, still hindering it up. And it's like, if they don't really care to change, what's the purpose of me trying to change the universe? How far deep have they gone into the magnetic field so where they become bad guys? Like, to not care about your own soul, to not care about your own soul so that you could do whatever you want in the physical body and get all the physical pleasures, and not care about finding your feminine, not care about settling her womb down, not caring about that kind of stuff, because what's the point, you know? The pleasures feel so good. The here and now feels so good. I'm not worried about my soul in the future. I'm not trying to get no twin flame. I'm not trying to fall in love. Falling in love is for queers. You know, I hear that energy like sometimes coming from the masculine, like they give up so easy. There's the yearning quota is gone because of the digital age. Ain't no more yearning like it used to be. Not even yearning like I need you in, to be in you type shit. Just like a calculated presence. A calculated presence. That's why so many women are moving towards God. It's like they're moving back towards the love of the earth, the love of the sun and moon. Yeah, they're I look up to the girls who found love and they like really is benefiting from someone loving them really a lot. You know? I don't envy it. I wish it upon the feminine. She deserves it. She's been going through some shit. You know, women deserve some like real love. Real love. Not that that fake shit that come and go. For me, well, when I get off dialysis, I'll probably start dating. Except out here, they don't ask you out to date. They don't ask you, hey. No one's ever asked me, hey, do you want to go to movies with me? Do you want to go on a coffee date? You know? I heard this new restaurant downtown. You want to go? They don't date like that no more. It's more, if I buy you this food, could you open that pussy up for me? What? Can I buy my own food? Can I buy my own food? Well, why are we going out then? I hate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. It's hard to balance what intimacy means to men and what intimacy means to women. I think it's two different ball games that you guys are talking about intimacy. Because most of you guys are going walking in dungeons and shit. Like you're trying to go on quests and portals to find yourself and to find something to hold on to for 5 seconds of an orgasm. In my days in Sumeria, there were orgasms that lasted sometimes a week on one high. Every time you hold your hands, everything starts buzzing around you. Every time you get close to each other, you can hear the hissing of snakes. The growl of the womb sounded just like a tiger. But we're all, you have to transfer the primal womb to your brain. If you transfer the primal womb to your brain, it's less about making babies and reproducing to save populations, which that's what conservation is about. That's what they're doing now. It's just conservation stuff. And the portals are allowed to be used for conservation. But if you were to access certain portals like Cupid's temple, Cupid's bow, to access some of these channels in the feminine, then you're talking about God access. And I would never give God access to people who don't know how to drive. Don't know that when it's cold, warm up the engine. Like, you could crack a womb that way. People are like, oh, don't pour hot water on glass when it's frosted over. Okay, so then don't just jump into the womb when it's a cold day. You gotta stretch that bitch a little bit. Work it out. Get it warm. Yeah. Well, I'm going to bed. It's 2:06. What do I want to say about it, right? Nothing. Okay, good night. I love you too. I'm getting tired. I'm going to bed. Can't just be up talking to the internet all night. No. Why? Mm-hmm. What? Okay. Ne me quitte pas, il faut oublier tout, pas oublier qui s'enfuit déjà, oublier le temps des malentendus, les tombés de, à savoir comment oublier ce qui devait parfois go de pourquoi le creux de bonheur. Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. Moi, je t'envie des perles de pluie venant de pays jusqu'après ma mort. J'ai rien de même, la mousse, la oie. Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. You liked it? Because I'm sleepy. I mean, I'm probably gonna scroll a little bit if I read. Think of you some. One wish that I wish. I want. I want the pressure release valve gone so that I can get the water out. What dam is that over there? I want that dam released. If you could do that, I would like that dam released. Yeah, ASAP. What? For real? For it ain't all about how slut. Blind people still got taste. Sometimes blind people still got taste, no matter how I look. They say the blacker the berry, the sweeter too. The darker the deeper the roots. I think Tupac said that. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. I see it. Is that a clock? Well, it's midnight. Okay. Meet me at the dream room. Red. Okay. Good night. Good night.